Competitive League of Legends has seen some incredible comebacks throughout the years, and one team that sticks out from the rest with some of the most impossible comebacks ever is T1. Well, today we'll dive into some of T1's greatest comebacks in League history, but they'll get increasingly more impossible as the video progresses. And first, during MSI 2024, T1 faced off against G2 Esports, where Mikyx's Poppy support was a pocket pick that caught T1 by surprise and took them to 5 games, and in the 5th game, Mikyx picked Poppy once again. Throughout the early game, G2 accumulates a moderate 2k gold lead, and as G2 are sieging mid with Rift Herald, Mikyx punishes T1 with an incredible 3-man knockup with Poppy ult.
Broken Blade has joined the fight. Dragon, 54 seconds.
Oh, yeah, he's going to ride this one away. Dashes across. Owner knocked into the wall. Oh! Shot. The Aztec shot charged away, but the Hicks to TP in by Cat.
Owner is quick to fall, and G2 looks to chase after the low T1 members, but as G2 rounds the corner, Faker flies into the ranks of G2 and assassinates Hansama literal frames before Mikyx slams him into a wall. And Faker then TPs behind G2 to flank them once again, securing a clean kill onto Caps.
Behind now by Faker. Mickey and Yike trying to run away. Another charm onto Caps. Faker no Spirit Rush, no flash, but Caps has no HP left.
Faker is him!
However, the comeback in this game doesn't even match the comeback that T1 had in 2023 against KT. In Game 5 of this 2023 Spring Playoffs match against KT, T1 are down 6k gold at 20 minutes, but they still dare KT to fight at Baron. Both Cuz and BED fly into the Baron pit, but T1 reacts instantly with a perfect Recon engage, Gragas barrel, and a Gnarl onto Jace. Gumayushi then zones off 2 KT members while Faker and Zeus finish off aiming.
Is it enough is the question. I think maybe. Cuz though he is fighting 1v2 against these guys. Down goes the Forest and down will go Cuz. And that's Baron. T1, they found an angle.
Fast forward a few minutes later and T1 are still down 4k gold, but as KT are invading T1's jungle, Faker makes himself juicy and KT takes the bait.
But somebody's got to check, right? Somebody's got to get in there. The cask is massive. Can they burst down Faker? Goes into the Zhonya's. Now Keria gets over the wall. The damage is massive for the side of T1. KT have gone a little bit too deep.
The rest of T1 are in position and punish the now overextended KT. Gumayushi then flashes after aiming, and T1 eventually gets an ace off of Zeus' clutch Gnarl, as with these 2 fights around Baron, T1 claw their way back into the game and defeat KT in the series.
Yeah, you gotta go. Hook misses and chains miss. Not hitting it. Zeus, Mega Gnar, no GA, in he goes. His arm as Skooma goes so far forward, and the damage, it looks like it might just be there. They take out BDD. Skooma gets the double, and I think that might just be it. We have a respawn of Cuz.
I think they've done it.
Oh,
Cuz time the minion. Minion.
Oh, he's gonna get it. Okay, no, there's another wave. There's another wave coming in. I think they've done it. Cuz is just going into a GA. And Skooma's so low. And he's gonna back up, make sure he takes down Cuz. I think they've done it. T1 have finally won the game. T1 take game number 5. They take game number 5 in this Telecom war against KT. Down goes the Nexus. And T1 do it!
But what this series lacks is the high stakes that are found at Worlds, and even at the biggest stage, T1 still finds amazing comebacks. Now, Game 3 of T1 and JDG needs no introduction as it was arguably the best game of 2023. Throughout the game, JDG were slightly ahead of T1 in gold, but T1 always had the killer instinct to ignore the gold gap and go for JDG's throat. In this dragon fight, Knight traps Owner with Talia's Weaver's Wall and Missing shoots an Ash arrow onto the cornered rel, but Owner flashes over the arrow and combos his engage with both Faker's Azir Shuffle and Keria's Hostile Takeover to immediately delete Knight and Missing, the 2 members who look to corner Owner. And Owner also steals Dragon to get T1 to Soul Point. Later in the same game, JEG have recently acquired Baron and are looking to siege T1's mid inhibitor, but as they walk down mid, T1 are lurking in the jungle, setting up flanks from both top jungle with Zeus and bot jungle with Faker.
It is very tough not to have the cleanse.
Zeus on the flank. Here's on the side. TP coming in. Faker looking to make the flank against Ruler. Owner goes in! And again, the combos are clean. The hostile takeover is damn well hostile. T1 looking to leave no survivors alive. There's ignited meant the entire team will get absolutely nothing. T1 in the clutch.
Faker glides onto Ruler and waits a second to bait out Ruler's flash and then flashes himself with a correct prediction, followed by the alley-oop from Owner and Zeus. The rest of JDG are crumbling one by one, and Gumayusi is even bailed out by Renata, leading to a clean ace for T1. But has T1 ever come back from a Dragon Soul deficit? Well, in Game 2 of the World's Quarterfinals at Worlds 2022, T1 is fighting for Elder Dragon against an RNG with Cloud Soul. With Xiaohu split pushing top, the pressure is on T1 to start Elder and forces TP, but T1 is quickly eviscerating the Dragon, catching RNG by surprise as they are punished with a 5-man Renata ult from Keria.
5v5, the pullback, the feathers are already down. If they get to the backside, if they can get onto Gumi, it could all fall apart.
Faker then flies into RNG's backline and instantly puts Gala into a GA, as the rest of T1 is able to kill off the rest of RNG, and they manage to secure Elder against all odds. A few minutes later, T1 crushes RNG again at their base with the biggest bailout of the tournament, allowing Gumayusi to shut down Breathe and ultimately kill RNG's Nexus.
Now they're stepping forward, Owner finding a lockup, Ming now taking out, hostile takeover, gonna zone Gala out of the fight. He can return with the ultimate if he wants to, but it might be too late. T1, no lockup, Owner now being knocked down, hostile takeover gone. Have T1 overstayed their welcome. One tower gonna fall. T1, what is the next call? GA already coming out, the knockup hitting multiple members. Keria getting locked up on the backside, Way stepping forward, Breathe down, but no, Gala's still standing. T1, they take him out, they take Gala, and RNG, but it's Breathe versus the world, and he will fall in the hands of T1, no!
Xiaohu's back, he can still hold on. He takes the ultimate from the Xayah, but can it be enough? Xiaohu, you need to save RNG!
EV1, he goes up, he comes down, but it is not enough. T1 go up to match point. What an outstanding game!
However, this series of games would be incomplete without the greatest comeback in League of Legends history. As in, number 1 is SKT's comeback against EDG at Worlds 2017. SKT were down 10k gold, 1 inhibitor, and 2 dragons, but when it seemed like EDG were simply clearing the mid-wave, Wolf found the perfect engage on Rakan that was comboed with Faker's Shockwave and Peanut's Cataclysm.
They're saving the break round. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming. Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through. Oh my God.
Faker's Shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it! They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations.
Exposing himself to a Shockwave, or maybe to Bang's damage with that ulti from the Twitch.
Scout getting himself away from Faker. Culling comes down. Equalizer also going to be used. Redemption now to continue the fight, but it's Clearlove who drops first. SKT continue the charge. Clearlove taken down means there is no front line for EDG. SKT continues the push. The Featherstorm comes out but won't be finding anything. And SKT will look to end the game here. Scout barely getting himself away. Now going to be juggled around. Now going to be brought down. Faker grabs the kill in the mouth. Bang with the killing spree on the Scout.
Watch
And no matter how bad things looked, SKT still looks to finish here. Iboy alive. You've got to be mindful of the Xayah. Mako there to get in the Ardent Sensor, look to keep him alive. Iboy knocked up, now gonna be juggled, now taken down. SKT, legends for a reason, find their win.
SKT are the best team to ever play League of Legends, and that man has been there for all of it.
Now, if you enjoyed this episode, you'll certainly enjoy watching some of the most ridiculous outplays in League of Legends history.